All right, Panther Lair, we are back talking about the Pittsburgh Panthers loss to the Florida State Seminoles on the road this past Wednesday. Now, getting into a portion here where I want to advocate for why I think Jorge Diaz Graham should be getting some more floor time moving forward. I think he will. I think that is going to be the case based on this performance, but there's a lot of stuff on tape, obviously, that speaks to that as well. I'm going to be dead honest here. I cannot believe that that is what I am saying. I have not really been the biggest fan of Jorge. That's not a secret, but he has been playing so well lately. Not that I think he cares at all about any criticism that comes from anybody, but he deserves more playing time, so definitely going to give him his flowers here. Looking at some of the sequences that I'm going to highlight, I did mention in an earlier video that going after Malik Ewan wasn't just necessarily directly when they got like switches out of ball screens. I think they also needed to take advantage of the fact that he was just not very fleet of foot. And so if you were running actions with him in the strong side corner, or if he was in a position to help, that he was not going to be able to recover and do a lot of damage to you that way. And these two sequences speak to that, and also credit to Jorge for just like his general activity that have really kind of exaggerated the fact that Ewan was just not really a great defender in space. So moving here into this first clip, this was a sequence that kind of came out of Zach Austin returning after his fourth foul. Pitt went full court pressure. Jorge ends up getting the steal here. One of the reasons I don't think that Pitt went full court a lot is because I think they needed Austin on the floor to do that. So he returned, like a little bit under the 10-minute mark, and they did proceed to run it. It is of note that they only forced a turnover on like this one particular play. So not sure how effective it really was, but I think it was, at least worth trying. We play this out here. Cam Corn, who had an absolutely awful game, gets blocked. And then this just goes back out to Leggett. Now, Leggett is going to drive the ball here. But you see, Jorge is trying to, like, lift out of here. And that's not a bad idea because it's going to completely take Ewan out of here. And then you're going to have Leggett driving to his strong side with pretty much no help. And this is kind of a good thing, but his willingness to like relocate here. So Ewan's going to peel off, kind of help down on this drive. Cause again, the focus is to not allow Leggett to get a bunch of layups. But Jorge relocating and kind of his like movement, his willingness to go into this corner. And you'll see like Ewan just does not recover to really accurately contest this shot. Like maybe the hands in the face here, but this ball's already gone. Takes advantage of it. We'll see this is going to be Jorge's third three of the game. And, so again, they're going to try to get Davis off of Low. I think that was a good thing to try to do that because I think Davis gave Low a lot of problems. So we're already attacking a mismatch situation. A deep drop coming off of this. So here's like a pick and pop opportunity, right? So, but I really like that Jorge didn't just like sit here. He pretty much kind of like slipped these, ghosted these a lot, kind of put the onus on the defense to make a decision as pretty much the currently the best shooter on the Panthers roster from deep. And so this ball gets kicked to Jorge pretty much at the timing you would think. Forces kind of a pump fake. Immediately sets another screen, though. I just like really like his activity. He's just playing with a lot of confidence. And then slips this one out to the corner. And in doing so with Low driving in conjunction, now you put like Ewan in a position to make a decision other than be under the hoop and like try to block a shot and rebound. Low pretty much carves this up. Ewan goes with him, but he's such a good, strong sense of like where his teammates are. He wraps this back out to Jorge in the exact same corner after drawing three defenders. And Jorge, again, hits another wide open three because Ewan is not going to close out that fast. So, again, I think that demonstrates a lot of things there. I feel like Jorge is just playing with a ton of confidence, and he's being utilized correctly in these situations along the perimeter to free himself. I think this is a great example of Pitt being able to take advantage of Ewan having to defend in space and on the ball besides just kind of like a screener's defender. I mean, now he's having to, like, stunt over. He's having to come down on drives, and he's having to go back out to, recover to shooters. Like, that's not really, he probably really wants to be. And then also this kind of further speaks to why the Seminoles did not want Low to have the ball in his hands because he just can carve you up in this way. And they much rather would live with Leggett and Dunn trying to make decisions and plays off the bounce. So really good job here by Jorge. I think this is the first video. I'll probably have one more detailing out why I think he should get some more PT, but was definitely a bright spot for Pitt on Wednesday.